We're back live here for the Women's Opens match. The Sydney Rebels taking on the Brisbane City Cobras. Once again, I'm joined in commentary by Corey Russell, Men's Opens player for Brisbane City Cobras. Mate, the girls were good yesterday, taking down the Sydney Mets. How are they going to go today here against the Rebels?
I'd probably expect something similar here, mate. They'll be coming out ready to go here. Finals day as well, late in the day. They'll have a quarterfinal this afternoon, so they'll be looking to dot their I's and cross the T's here.
Yeah, trying to capitalise on that result from yesterday afternoon. As we see the Sydney Rebels get us underway, bringing the ball out wide here. I will apologise in advance. These Rebels numbers are a little bit hard to see, but we'll see how we go. That's Isabella Slattery with the ball in hand. She's one of the experienced players. Only young herself, but led by example in a match that we saw yesterday afternoon. NRL Touch Premiership player from last season. And she's demonstrating why she's one of the best. Young up-and-coming players as we see the ball to ground. Defensive pressure from Rebecca Maimai, but the referee calls a touch. Isabella, a member of the recent Australian youth teams in the Trans-Tasman, as we see a sweep around now. Bella goes back to the right. Big shift out to the left. Taken there by Chelsea Cummins up off the line. And now we'll see how they turn it into attacks. Nice push forward there by Bella Bauer. That's Meg Muir now. Nice push here. Hannah Forbes, dangerous out of half. The long stride of Hannah Forbes there with the ball in hand. Good, not a good end of the set, but good penetration there from the Cobras on that transition.
Good start to the game too for the Cobras. They did go the length of the field in a way. The first set's always hard to get out of the way, and it's there now. So let's see what the Rebels can do. Can they do the same thing? This is their first chance rocking out.
So there we see Forbes pushing up off the line. It's what they did well yesterday afternoon, the Cobras. That defensive effort. Another nice touch there. The Rebels sweeping into field position quite well now. That ball goes to ground. Just a little loose pass. Lack of communication. That first receiver wasn't sure whether she needed to bounce out long or just pull short, and was found in no man's land. So Muir takes it forward. Cummins will come off the wing into half. Sophie Clemson driving into the line as we see the changes come on. English on the inside now with the ball, gets it down. Lisa Maimai was in half. Meg Muir sweeping around. There's English, backs it up, pulls it into play. Laura Waldy. A little bit of confusion there. English from half. Touch was made.
Disappointing end of the set of six there. They had two very good strike players in Brooke English and Lisa Maimai on the field, but they weren't able to capitalise on the opportunity that they had.
Again, seemed a little bit disjointed around the half position, so they'll need to correct that communication as the Rebels pull right to their sub-box here. The numbers will come on. A hard touch from Meg Muir just puts the roll ball off balance, but they recover nicely, the Rebels. Pushing through the middle. Slattery on now. Slattery will go into half. Doesn't get through the line, but that's a nice touch there, Laura Waldy.
We're going to get a penalty. I think you heard through the effects, Mike, the referee calling Link offside. So the Rebels now having a chance to go on the attack.
Not sure what impact the Link in the offside position had on the play, but the referee calls the penalty. And now they push forward. English up out of the line. Recovers to make the touch there. So that's a second touch. Wrong blade of grass. Bring it back over here, please. Again, not sure what impact that has on the game.
It's a bit picky, isn't it? It is a bit picky.
It's a Slattery into half again. She breaks
Middle
out to the left. Turns it back to the right now. Good defence from the Cobras. They numbered up well there. Looking for the phase.
I was about to say the 13 in the middle there. I think it's Laura Waldy, if I'm not correct. She was never onside when Isabella Slattery was running at her.
English pushes up hard.
That should just be a ball down. Again, you've got to control the ruck a little bit better, in my opinion. That is my opinion.
So repeated infringements now. Waldy
Jeez.
Put back onto the dead ball line. So a 6-on-5 overlap the way of the Rebels here. Great opportunity. Let's see what they can make of it. The Cobras need to push up hard here. working hard in defence. So what does this do to your defensive line, mate? How do we overcome this if you're in the defensive line for the Cobras?
It's all about second efforts, mate. That's all you can do with 5 on the field. Links help out your middle as much as you can, but other than that, it's just second efforts after second efforts.
There it is. Oh, ball to ground. Mai shot in hard there. Lisa Mai, as you said, the links helping out the middles. Came in hard. The space opened up, but the ball went to ground for the Rebels.
They'll be looking
So
to get
there's
the
Mai on
ball.
the fade-out ball.
They'll be looking to get the ball down the other end of the field here with no mistakes after just having 5 on the field.
So English into half. Nice roll on there. That's better. Bella Bauer pushing up through the middle. Hannah Forbes
We'll play on.
through half.
That'll be a
They'll
penalty.
get a penalty there. Yeah, I saw a few games here earlier yesterday that I was commentating. Hannah Forbes has impressed me out of that half position. She's long and lean, massive strides, but picks it up and gets out of that half position very quickly. We see Bauer get the ball down there. There she is again, Forbes with the ball in hand. That's Rebecca Mai. Sade Solian in the 6. It's Bella Bauer over the line.
This could be a close call, this one.
Referee
give it a
calls
try.
play on the try there for Bella Bauer. Let's have a look at it on replay. I was just looking down at my run sheet there.
There's your
Forbes.
lady, Forbes. She set a try perfectly here. Comes around on a sweeper, straightens up just enough to hold the link up. And yeah, that's a try. That's a very good put down.
Really well worked play there. Sade Solian getting a nice ball to Hannah. Hannah on the outside. Just went off the left foot just enough. And as you said, held the ball out in front. Held that link player in. And good enough to put Bella Bauer into a hole for the opening try for the Cobras. As we see now the Rebels bring it into the line. That's the captain there, Emma Ryan. Trying to settle down a team. That's Ryan into the line. Sonali Gain there coming up off the line, putting the pressure on the pass. Ball goes to ground, so the Cobras will come off their own line. Bella Bauer in the middle. Takes it forward. There's Rebecca Mai into half. Picks up Bauer again on the return pass. This time pushing it out. Nice play here. Not sure what was happening there. Oh. Bit of confusion. There's Meg Muir, takes it in. Lisa Mai now, picks up, goes back right. Set of 6 finish there, deep in enemy territory, so that's not a bad completion there.
Did well to get down that end of the field there, even though I think it was touch 4 was a little bit of a miscommunication with the winger picking the ball up from half. She didn't know who to throw it to.
And good work here from the Rebels on the counter-attack. Push forward and Emma Ryan just unfortunately losing possession there on the halfway line. So the Cobras will be happy with field position here.
It is a part of the game that the Rebels need to get a lot better at, and real quick, otherwise they're going to struggle to win games. That is coming from their end of the field to the other end of the field. They haven't been able to really do that successfully yet this game.
As we see there, Sophie Clemson taking it into the line. That's Sade Solian, Brooke English now. Numbers coming on. Hannah Forbes sweeping on. That's Laura Waldy. Forbes around again. English goes the other way, then finds it whole, but can't get it into space. Probably need to take a time there, Brooke English. She rushed that pass. An opportunity begging for the Cobras. Probably needs to have eyes up better there, Brooke English. As we see the Rebels again punching towards their sub-box. This looks better. Didn't really control that roll ball there. On the halfway line again. This
Good
is where
touch
they
by
dropped
Laura
it.
Waldy. She got up and really smacked that 4th touch. So the 5th touch. Yeah, as you see, they're in good field position here to start a set of 6, and it was because of that 4th touch by Laura Waldy. She made the effort to get up and smack her player, and really put the pressure on the Rebels team.
Yeah, just after that good touch, but they gave away probably 15 metres on the roll. Oh, opportunity there. This is better. The Mai sisters working hard. Big ball from Lisa Mai. Finds Riley Spain out wide. 6 more. So Riley Spain on the width. Tried to get outside of her player. Couldn't do so. But the return pass knocked down. So Bauer at the half. Sonali Gain will go into half there. Rebecca Maimai steps back, takes the ball. There's Bella Bauer with the ball in hand now. Switches in the middle. Lisa Maimai, dangerous back inside.
Good defence though from the Rebels.
Yeah, nice touch there from Layla Ritchie coming across. She needed to make it too. Sonali Gain was in space. Bauer gets it down. Gain there. That's Rebecca Maimai going for the line. Another good touch. That time from Hannah Crisp. So they're asking the questions. They're being answered at the moment. Bella Bauer from half goes over. Here's the space. Lisa Maimai back on the inside. Finds a winger this time. Number 10, that was Naomi Parslow, went in and then dropped back out again into open territory. So good work from Bella Bauer. You see, go over the line there. This is what English need to do earlier on. Heads up play. Get in behind the line. Look around. Takes the time. And Naomi Parslow gets the ball to ground for try number 2 for the Brisbane City Cobras.
Oh, frustrating for the Rebels, but isn't it, mate? They did all the hard work. They got themselves to the 5th touch, and they just slipped up just a little bit for it to sneak through the line.
There were some great touches in pressure.
It was a great defensive set for them. It was just the last touch that just let them down.
So now they'll get an opportunity here. They drive it back into the line there. A little bit slow, but there's the captain, Emma Ryan, taking it into the line. We need to see more from Slattery when she's out there. Last touch, Hannah Forbes comes in, shuts that one down. You could hear it on the mic too. Nice touch, Hannah. Support players getting behind her. So now, Sophie Clemson brings it back into play, rucks it forward nicely. There's Meg Muir now. Good meters here for the Cobras. Extra space outside for the try scorer, Parslow. Over to the sub box they go. That's good meters. That's a beautiful drive there. That time from Sade Solian. English back into the middle. That's Lisa Maimai. A little bit of a fumble from half.
Control.
Not sure what she was asking for there, waving for 6 more. But yeah, that was just a loss of possession in the acting half position. Rebels dive past, lost the footing as she gave that ball away. There's Ryan, takes it forward. This is better from the Rebels. Good meters gained here. Can they close it out? Big passive play out the back. That's Slattery. Pulls it right again. Long cutout pass. Winger folds out. Numbers are gained. And we are back with the Cobras coming off their line. 7 metres out here. Waldy deep. She punches it forward. English goes into half. Gets that one out to Sade Solian. Puts it down.
Yeah, just a little error there. Maybe letting Rebels back into the game.
It was a good start to the set and then just came from nowhere, that drop ball. So we see Forbes push up again. Slattery out there in the link position. That's her with the ball in hand. She wanted her to go down there. Oh, the penalty goes the way there. A lucky penalty for the Rebels. They dropped the ball without any pressure. But the defence not moving forward. English up off the line now. Back inside she goes. Good step from Slattery.
I think she got very lucky there. She went for the second phase play, I think. She went to put the ball down. I think she just lost control, but the refs just told her to pick her up and play it again.
I'd have to agree. Second bite at the cherry. Good shut down. You can hear there in the effects mic the coach yelling out strike for Bella. So obviously there's Slattery into half now. She pulls right. English need to chase there. Got the ball down.
Finish.
Got the ball down there, so that's a try for the Rebels. Slattery dangerous in that half position.
She's the one that looks the most dangerous with the footy in her hand, doesn't she? She
picks English was up off the line. When she went through, English needs to chase. Just gets beaten for pace. And the try scorer gets it down in time. Right on the line. That was Sophie Crouch.
Yeah, Jason Martin, the Rebels coach, got it exactly right there. Strike done for Isabel Slattery. I like to call Jason the cranky old man, mate. He's got he's a grey nomad, mate. He stresses out too much.
So there's Hannah Forbes. Gets the ball down there. That was try time, I believe. That was down before the touch. No, the referee disagrees with me. And she's the one with the whistle.
I love the footwork there from her butt. Just a little shimmy goes short side.
As I said, she's long and lean, those long legs. She can go off both feet. There's Meg Muir diving for the line. Some of these I'd like to see again. I wish I had the instant replay in my head that I could recall enough. But that was a great effort from the Rebels defenders. Forbes. Meg Muir now pushes it out, hard left. Chelsea Cummins with the dive over.
And again, on the Rebels end, it's the 5th touch play that they just let her try. And, you know, they do all the hard work for the whole set of 6. And then they let her try in on the 5th touch.
Let's have a look here. There she is, Hannah Forbes, off the right foot, turns it back inside. Nice pass from Teal and Barnes. Back outside to Meg Muir. She picks up Chelsea Cummins, good enough to dive over in the corner. 3-1, the Cobras leading Rebels. As you said, last touch play, that's the second time for the Rebels. They've done all the power of work and then just give it away on that last touch.
No wonder Jason Martin's going bald.
Slattery with the ball in hand. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear that one, Jace.
He doesn't mind it.
We can see from up here too that Devon on the back of the head.
What a
beautiful ball. Referees have called all clear. Let's look at that one in replay. Slattery into half, picks up the captain, Ryan. Emma Ryan pulls back, loads up, and gets the ball. Beautiful pass out to number 4, Monique Ellis, in the corner. What a great try for the Rebels.
Oh, they're back on the board there. Great try from the Rebels.
Captain, as I said, she loaded up, punched a big ball out. No sweep at that time for Waldy. She thought Mai was coming. This time Mai comes. Gets the ball back, nothing doing there.
Here we go, 5th touch. Can they defend it?
Mai off the left foot, quick hands. English lost the handle there. Back inside, keeps it alive. No, referees called it. Touch pass, I think, but not sure.
Well, there's panic stations there for a little bit for the Rebels, but they were able to handle that 5th touch situation.
Yeah, not sure that I saw a touch before the pass, but the referee did. And the Rebels roll on here. So a big turnaround for the Sydney Rebels. They've done well. Nice meters through the middle. That was Layla Ritchie taking the ball into the line. Another nice drive there. This time, Georgette Randall. That's Holly Raff. So they're doing it well here now. Bailey Nix punches into the line. Pressure. Touch made Lisa Mai.
Good set, that one from the Rebels. They went end to end, which they have been struggling with this game. They went end to end, and they did, and they looked dangerous when they got down Cobras' end of the field.
Probably their best set in the match, I would have to say, as we see the Cobras back onto the attack now. That's good forward momentum there for the Cobras.
The referees have called
extra meters.
Pass.
Wow. She'll have to bring it all the way back. Another interesting call. I was looking at the play live there and missed the forward pass. The Rebels on the halfway line. Opportunity for a set play here. And they drive. Good meters. A little bit slow there. They're looking for the numbers to come on now. They regroup. It was Georgette Randall taking it in. She goes off for the substitution. Slattery's back on, so danger. She's one of the leading players here for the Rebels, as is Hannah Crisp in the number 1. Crisp into half, picks up, no, comes back this way. Chelsea Cummins takes the intercept, but good cover from the number 8 there, Taliri Moore.
Probably not the right play on the Rebels' end of the field, though. Isabel Slattery looks the most dangerous, and she was coming around on a
Hannah
sweeper
Forbes
play.
takes it forward. Sorry there, mate. Open play there. Could have been anything. Meg Muir takes it forward again. That's better. Sonali Gain taking it forward now. Rebecca Mai, the captain, settles the play down. Back to Gain. Gain goes from half, gives it off to Bauer. Looks short for Bauer, but runs into plenty of defence. That's a half court. And the 6th touch. Yeah, sorry to interrupt, mate. What were you saying then?
Oh, just on the back end of the Rebels set, Israel Slattery coming around on a sweeper, and they pick up from half. You're probably looking to give the border, looking to Slattery. She does look the most dangerous, as I think the Rebels, I got very unlucky here.
I think it came off Slattery's foot as she rolled it.
That's a big size 8 foot there. She's kicked the ball in the ruck, but she got away with it. Good on her. I did the same thing.
So now we go My. Lisa into half. Rebecca takes it forward. Lisa out of half again. Finds a space. Didn't need to turn it back inside, I don't think, but Bauer did well to handle it. Might have come down on the ball there. Yep, she'll need a breather. There's the halftime siren in the background. So 3-2, the halftime score. The Brisbane City Cobras leading the Rebels. It's been a good match so far. Both teams, the Rebels really taking it to the Cobras.
Yeah, mate. They are. As you see, when the Rebels get a roll on and get down their end of the set, down the end of the Cobras' defensive line, they really look dangerous. And Isabel Slattery, when she gets out of half, she does look the most likely alongside her captain, who both of them are playing very well.
Yeah, Marion really leading by example, the captain. So the halftime score, 3-2. Halftime. We'll come back to you in around about 4 minutes' time. So we're back live here for the second half. The Brisbane City Cobras 3 lead the Sydney Rebels 2. And the Cobras get us underway through the captain, Lisa Maimai. Meg Muir now takes it forward into the line. Maimai, Rebecca. With ball in hand now, there's sister Lisa into half. Picks up Muir on the wrap. But not square. The referee calls a changeover. So the Rebels will bring it out off their line. Not the end of the set the Cobras would have wanted there. Now the Rebels take the ball forward. Up over the halfway line, captain Emma Ryan deep into the territory. Bends the back of the defence there. Nice work. Slattery in half. She's a danger girl for the Rebels. Good shutdown. Nice shutdown there from Naomi Parslow. She's done that several times.
Nice little change up there from the Rebels team. They tried to run a little bit of a passive line at the back, but it was well read by the Cobras winger. Picked it off nice and early.
Bauer takes it forward. That's Parslow. Looking inside. Doesn't get there. Rebecca Maimai. Nice yards here. Punches up into the defensive line of the Rebels. Bauer does the same. Rebecca Maimai into half. Picks up Parslow there. Parslow to Hannah Forbes. Forbes takes it down. Sonali gained there. Just couldn't get her fingertips on that one. As my mate Corey here gets some fans looking up into the commentary position. Corey, fans everywhere, mate. The young fella, very happy to see you.
He's all right.
As the Rebels come on a roll now, up over the halfway line. That's good meters. Georgette Randall there, looking for the long one. Goes to ground, but deep into the territory of the Cobras, who will have to work hard to bring it off their own line now. Bella Bauer gets it out to Rebecca Maimai. She releases to Hannah Forbes. Good punch forward. Maimai now drives hard into the line. Good meters for the Cobras. That's Sade Solian there taking it forward. Lisa Maimai into half. She's been dangerous. Back inside. Lisa Maimai again. Big ball this time into space. Can't get there in time. That was Sophie Clemson. At speed.
It's the right idea, wasn't it? If the ball just lands in a lap, she's probably scoring there.
Yeah. Needed to hit the breadbasket just probably one step off the pace.
Yeah.
But Ryan, again, tucks it under the arms, takes it forward. This is Slattery coming into half. So there she is with the ball now. Looks short, good pass, hands. But again, the ball to ground. But the Rebels have looked good here to start the second half.
They have been. I don't know if it was the grumpy Jason's halftime chat, but they've come out firing, haven't they?
Lisa Maimai pushes it all the way out to the wing. This is where they're looking for the fresh legs. Muir coming on. You can see there. Forbes sweeps on as well. As does Waldy, as does English. There's Waldy. Picks up English on the wrap. She gives hands off to Hannah Forbes. Forbes goes down. Probably need to get that down quicker. English from half. Gets in behind the defensive line. Can she pick up Waldy? She's found the space. Waldy on the inside. That's much better from English. Getting across the line. Taking her time. And had options. Laura Waldy, full stretch drive. Gets it down. You see on replay. English in behind the defensive line. Really breaks at the back of the defence there. Plenty of time. Looks back. Could have given it early to Hannah. But no, Waldy was there and ball down.
I tell you what, if I'm Hannah Forbes, I'm absolutely spewing.
I would be screaming at Brooke English there saying, hey, what about me?
Open. But hey, they got their result in the end, and now their Cobras go up 4-2. But again, what touch was that? It was the fifth touch, mate.
Fifth touch.
That's the third try the Rebels have let in on the fifth touch.
We've talked about coach killers, and that's what it's all about, fifth touch plays. And they work so hard to shut the opportunity down. Cobras had some good roll, but they seem to have stopped it, and then out of nothing.
Well, that's the most frustrating bit. You know, it's a static fifth play touch, nothing's on, and Cobras come up with something 3 times now.
Just experience, mate. We'll put it down to that. Lots of young girls in this Rebels outfit. They're certainly giving a good account of themselves in this match. As I said yesterday, Cobras took down the Sydney Mets, and you would have thought they'd get some momentum from that, but the Rebels girls have pushed up today. They've done extremely well, as we see Sonali Gain take it into the line there. Now that is Sophie Clemson pushing deep. There's Lisa Maimai, dangerous out of half, goes long to the left-hand side. Winger takes it. Parslow can't get there in time that time. And that's a changeover. Lisa Mai is dangerous out of that half position. But that occasion, Parslow not able to get to the line.
The Rebels very good defensively there, though, you'd have to say. Lisa did look very dangerous, but they accounted for her, and the Rebels did a very good job defending it.
And nice metres off their line here too, really pushing forward. There's Ryan. I love the work she's done. Her work rate is enormous, Emma Ryan. As is Crisp there with the ball. Slattery into half now. That's the danger girl. Good wheels. Short ball. Shut down by that girl, Lisa Mai there. Tuliri Moore being touched for the final touch of the set. And now we are back underway with the Cobras, pushing it off their own line. Sonali Gain taking it forward there, the number 14. Sade Solian. Now English back onto the field, as is Waldy. There's Waldy, back to English. English into the line hard. Waldy, a little bit slow into half there, but gets the metres. Long pass back to the left-hand side. That's Sade Solian. Takes the final touch.
Yeah, just a little bit, maybe half a step behind there, Laura Wilding getting to half. I don't think she realised that she was going to go from half with Hannah Horbs on her outside. I think she might have thought that Brooke English might have went across to Hannah Horbs and then realised late that she's going straight down the middle.
Again, that communication, that's what matters. The girls need to talk a little bit more. Hear the referee there, good loud communication to the defenders, just letting them know that they're offside. Line ball. And then the pressure from...
It's Jason Martin down in the corners box, coach's box. Throw his hands up in the air in frustration.
Riley Spain applied the defensive pressure there for the Cobras. And for Sierra, Forbes to English now. English takes it forward.
Big trouble. Oh,
nice shutdown.
Needed a little bit of support on her outside there, Brooke English.
That was forward.
That could have been a little bit forward. That was
definitely forward.
Right in line with us there.
Oh, and then a penalty the other way. That's a lucky penalty for the Cobras. English just being lazy.
They might have got away with one there, the Cobras, just quietly.
He takes the first touch there. Meg Muir comes onto the field. Muir takes, steps back there. Off the deck from English to Muir. Nice shutdown from the defenders. Rebels up off the line hard.
She won't like that, Meg Muir. Speaking from experience here, if you're the middle and that happens to you, that is one of the most frustratingest things that could happen.
Oh, nice short ball from English.
Gets it in anyway.
Finds Meg Muir in space. English hit the line hard there and a little short pass. Meg Muir had pulled back well into position. You spoke in that first game the importance of the person playing the ball, pulling into a hole here. That's exactly what Muir does. Steps out to the right, puts herself into space outside the defender, and a beautiful put down. Nice ball from English, but Meg Muir did all the work there to get it over the line. Yeah,
that's a very good play there from Brooke English and Meg Muir. Both of them, they do look dangerous on the field, and they've put the Cobras out to a 3-lead deficit here now, 5-2.
It's a nice work for the Cobras. Rebels need to stay intact here. Down by 3 now. Shut down from Rebecca Mai. Mai will close the set out with that touch. That was Lisa. Might get confused occasionally. Lisa, Rebecca, they do look so similar. Lisa with the longer hair. That's good drive from Bella Bauer right into the back line of the Sydney Rebels. That's Lisa Mai, takes it down. Bauer again, gets the ball from half. Teal Barnes gets it down for Sade Solian. Oh, penalty. That's the 5th touch again, mate.
They're not good at the static 5th touches, are they?
Don't want to harp on it too much. They'll learn. Hopefully they'll learn from this. As you said, Coach Martin, he'll be talking to them about the importance of those 5th touch plays. As we see Forbes on now. So Teal Barnes plays it, gets the ball back from half. Clemson gives it to her. There's Hannah Forbes in half. Clemson takes it to the line, goes for the dive over, but a nice touch there from Holly Rath.
Yeah, good defence there from the Rebels. I was just going to give a penalty away.
Give a penalty.
didn't see the signal there, so I'm not quite sure what the penalty was for.
So there's Forbes with the ball in hand. Takes it down, gets it to Sade Solian. Sade Solian pushing to the link. Solian takes it back now. Forbes, the first receiver. That is Teal Barnes taking it into the line. Clemson gets it around to Forbes. Forbes off the left foot, nothing doing there. Goes back to Barnes, or Clemson, sorry. Clemson with the ball now. Forbes. What can she do? The long legs of Hannah Forbes. She'll like to sweep now. Here she comes on the sweeper. Picks it up. Goes for the dive. Gets the ball down.
Well down.
She is impressive, Corey.
She does look good, doesn't she, mate, when she gets going? It seems to be the sweeper play is one of her favourite plays here. She manipulates the defence.
Those long legs, mate. You see a sweep around here. Pulls hard, then back off that big left foot. Look at that full stretch dive. She's at least 2 metres on full extension there.
Just the ability to stop on a dime as well and change directions. That's not something that you can teach, really. It's just something that's just gifted to you.
Yeah, and it is a gift. The Rebels take us back into attack now. So a 4-try lead here for the Cobras. Sweeper, Slattery. Waldy has to go hard. Doesn't get there, does she? No, she's called no touch. Nice call from Laura Waldy. And Isabella Slattery gets the reward for her effort. She's been outstanding for the Rebels, the youngster.
Isabella Slattery there, showing why she is one of the better players in this competition. She comes around a sweeper and just really straightens up just enough to get on the outside of Laura Waldy, and just the pace that Isabella Slattery does enough for her.
Yeah, nice work. It was a nice attempt from Laura. She got herself into a position to make the touch, but as you said, mate, just beaten for speed there on that occasion. And you see now, take the ball back in. Muir picks up English on the switch. There's a nice punch through the middle. Short ball for English. Gets the ball down in time. Beautifully done by Lisa Maimai. And again, that importance of the player that was involved in the previous roll ball, pulling back hard as Brooke English did. Puts herself into space here. There's English driving the ball down. Steps back out. Short ball. Good wheels from Brooke too. She needed to cover a little bit of space there. Got the ball down hard.
Isabel Slattery just turned her back just a little bit to try and make the touch in the middle of the field, and sort of just lost where she was a little bit. And the way that Lisa Maimai steamed onto the ball and the way Brooke English punched her hole, she was never going to get back and recover.
Yeah, fast feet from English. She's worked hard in this match and got her just rewards there as Emma Ryan takes it forward, tucks the ball under the arm. Traditional forward play there for Emma Ryan. Nice work. Forbes pushing out too. You can see Forbes as she was running, pushing her defenders out, saying, I've got this one. That communication's really increased here for the Cobras. Bauer in the middle, working hard. Needed to there. Forbes maybe caught a foot short there at the link position. Short ball might have been the one. But the Maimai sisters have worked hard here too for the Cobras, as has Bella Bauer here taking it forward. Forbes takes it into the line now. Maimai. Captain's knock from Rebecca Maimai here. See Sonali Gain going to pop into half. No. Here she is now in the half position. Gain. What can she do? Goes left. Pops short. Penalty. Didn't look like anything was on there. That's another fifth touch play, mate. I don't want to keep bringing it up.
Yeah. That ball patch on the top of Jason Martin's head, she's getting bigger and bigger.
And there was nothing doing there at all. No pressure on the defensive line, and yet they give away a penalty.
Yeah. It's not what you need when you're 7-3 down with 6 minutes to go, that's for sure.
So now Maimai. Oh, that was sloppy. Tried to go for a no-look one there, but Forbes was flat-footed and a late pass.
Yeah, I was going to say, very rarely you see Maimai throw a bad pass like that. I was going to say she must have been hit or something late, but
sloppy. Yeah, sloppy play either way. It was just lazy. Late passes are something that should happen at speed, not when it's slow motion like that.
Slow motion like that, yeah.
So now Rebels really driving hard in here. That's Hannah Crisp. Slattery picks up again, gets in behind Forbes. Shutdown comes in from Parslow. She's done that well today. Naomi Parslow has really stood up, the young winger here.
She had to do that as well because Hannah Forbes shut short side then, and you don't really want to shut short side.
No, there's Bauer breaking short. Bauer back inside. Forbes doesn't get there this time. So Hannah maybe just gone to sleep here late in the half. There's still 4.5 minutes remaining. And the Rebels get back into it. You see here, Slattery takes it into Bella Bauer. Drops the ball back inside. My had shut down there, and Hannah hadn't come as hard. So
I think it was just one of those ones, mate, where you're in the right position, but you just have a complete air swing.
Yep, don't put your arms out enough, or you don't leave the ground, or anyway. Probably the fact they were leading by 4 at that time. There's Lisa My now back inside. The cutout back inside. Sade Solian there. Nearly found herself in space, but good defence from the Rebels. Solian with the ball. That's Clemson. Clemson takes it in. Lisa My in half now. Pulls long. Chelsea Cummins.
Could have got there to make. Oh, no.
Yeah, no, that's a try. One of those, again, as you said, Clemson, reasonably short in stature, gets down low very quickly here. That cover defender coming across might have been there, just not able to get down in time. Yeah, couldn't get down quite as low as young Chelsea did. That's her second try of the match.
What a ball up. Lisa My. We've seen a couple today. We saw one from Lucia Fields earlier today. Just the balls that the women can throw out here, just incredible.
8-4 the score. The Cobras leading the Rebels.
So as we see Rebels here on the attack, sweeper comes round, they go short side, pick up from half, come back to the open side. They've got a little bit of space, but a great touch by Beng Muir. It had to be made too. It was a good scramble touch there.
Yeah, nice touch. Rebels still on the attack. That's the final touch of the set now. So Muir into half. She'll pick up English, get some good meters there. Waldy now, she's been impressive today. Really a meter eater for the Cobras, taking hard into the line. There's English now. She'll drop it back to Waldy. Waldy will get it down here. English has been good out of half. Hannah Forbes off the left foot, goes short. Got in behind the line of defence there. Probably didn't need to pass that one. Meg Muir, unfortunately not able to take possession.
Good set though from the Cobras. They just went coast to coast.
Yeah.
Straight through the middle, didn't look for the sub box.
Waldy and English have been formidable together. They formed a good combination over the weekend. Now the Rebels drive forward well, but no, they've been found not square there. So she did drive hard into the line, but didn't realign herself to roll the ball. Just caught not square, and will turn that one over. Right in front of Jason. He was almost without emotion there.
Yeah.
He's got a lot in the memory tanks, I think, to talk to his girls about. I'll certainly take a lot out of this game. They've done well. Only four try deficit as we see a long ball out to Parslow. Parslow goes for the line. The diving defence of number 4, Monique Ellis, unable to get there in time. So Parslow will get her double.
Yeah, just as easy as that, really, isn't it?
We're looking at it again here. It's Lisa My again. In short goes that long pass. Look at that from nothing. Standing position, double pump, gets it out. The dive of Ellis, not in time. Parslow, try number 2 out on the left-hand corner. As we see a very composed Cobras box, and well may they be, leading by 5. Less than a minute remaining. Slattery still working hard, as are all of the Rebels team here. Sweeper, Slattery comes around, goes short. Every time she has the ball in hand, she asks a question, Isabella Slattery. They've been answered for the most part today by the Cobras defenders. Here she goes again, last touch. Could have gone over the line there, I think. So 20 seconds remaining, the Cobras, last opportunity. Can they go coast to coast here? There's Sonali Gain punching it forward, as does Clemson. English on. Goes back to a box. Turns it back inside for Forbes, who puts it down. A late pass. Just rushing it there to play the penalty out here. But a convincing victory for the Cobras as the Rebels take the touch. And it's fitting that Isabella Slattery takes the final touch for the Rebels. She was outstanding in a losing outfit, as were several of their other players as well. She didn't do it all alone. But Corey, the Cobras, looking impressive going deep into the tournament.
Yeah, they do, mate. Rebels did push them very well in the first half. But, Cobras just looking as a formidable outfit at the moment. A 9-4 victory. That's the way they would have started. Would have wanted to start their day, I should say. The big things coming up for the Cobras, I think. They look good, mate. Yeah,
we'll wait to see how they go for the rest of the tournament. But thanks for watching the Women's Opens. We've got a Men's Opens game coming to you now. Corey, I'm going to let you go. You can go out and watch this one. Do your homework against the Hunter Western Hornets, who gave your side a bit of a touch-up yesterday.
A touch-up yesterday, didn't they? I'll have to watch them closely and try and pick up what I can.
And they're taking on the South Queensland Swans, mate. Give us your prediction in this one.
I'll say the Hornets by about... Well, they look sharp out here warming up. I'll say the Hornets by about 7. I reckon.
7?
I think it could be a bit of a clinic, mate. They are red hot at the moment, the Hornets. They're going to be tough to stop when it comes Saturday. But thanks for having me up here, mate. It's the best seat in the house.
It's been an absolute pleasure, mate. Thanks for your insight, and we look forward to bringing you the Men's Opens. I'll be joined in commentary by somebody else. But, Corey, over and out from you, mate. Thanks for joining me.